And they're just over time, this man just integrated himself, family, as another person. And that's what he does everywhere he goes, surviving, being a serial killer. It's just phenomenally written. The kind of depth that his psyche has in that whole arc. It's nuts.
And the pattern that you see from a sociopath, but in an anime format too. Oh my gosh. I didn't know like the nail could be such a great indication. Scary. Sir, bravo. Diamond is unbreakable. My roommate Udi, shout out to Udi. He was like, yo, what are you watching? I'm watching Diamond is Unbreakable. Don't watch part 1, 2, or 3. Just jump to 4 and you can see how crazy this shit is. Because I'm just like, oh my God, Bite the Dust. You guys know how I feel about it, man. That move could like blow so many holes. It could blow. But that's another journey too. And God of High School. God of High School is another one that I'm caught up, guys, and I'm ready to talk about. Because episode 13, episode 13 doesn't air until like later in a few days. So
that's like 6 more episodes that I've watched. That tells you everything.
Let's go.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
It's still trash. It's still trash. It's still trash. Udi tried to hype it up to me. He told me like, "Are you watching God of High School?" I'm like, "No, I'm not watching God of High School." He was like, "But dude, they have a 9-tail." I'm like, Naruto?
As soon as that showed up, I was like, "Fuck out of here, bro!"
You know who has a 9-tail?
Who else have a 9-tail?
The new Lovecraft show on HBO. No lie, they have a 9-tail, and it was the best episode so far.
It was?
Yeah.
Well, this 9-tail is supposed to be like one that defied God, destroy like half of the heavens, whatever.
I don't think that kid can use the full power what they were describing it has, but he still has a connection to it regardless. I wasn't impressed by him either way because the main character just ended up getting stronger somehow through faith. He's got the Monkey King shit though. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Still.
Jin Mori or the?
Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah. You see him grab a staff? He's got the Monkey King. Yeah, that's the Monkey King. That's what that big ass hand was.
You know what I'm having an issue with that show is that right off the bat they were all way too OP.
Bro, that's what's blowing my mind. This shit is so rushed to me. Like everybody's just super OP. Everybody's strong as shit. Like everybody, son.
And to me too, it was just more of like the episode 4 that was about the marriage. And then after the marriage,
that was a weird ass episode.
Yeah, because they jumped straight to a fighting scene when homeboy
I was uncomfortable.
Dan went off, and I'm like, why, dude? Why are you going that strong?
Is anybody reading the manga?
No.
Udi,
okay. Because I'm curious to know if that episode was in the manga or if they're like, yo, we got to throw fillers right off the bat. Like, because it was so bad.
He said there's more of his grandfather involved in the manga. And there are certain dialects that was removed.
I'm talking about the wedding itself.
Yeah, no, it's part of it. He said it was. I believe he said it was part of it. I could have him comment below and see what he says. But he said like a lot of like the triple. I think Scott mentioned is like the triple kick. It's supposed to be more colorful. Like you're supposed to be seeing green, yellow, and red while he does the movement, and it's just it doesn't deliver. You know what I'm saying? So my question to you guys is like when it comes to Korean mangas, do you guys think it's best to read the manga while watching the anime? Because like we've seen similar situation with Darwin's Game where a lot of big details were not included in the anime.
What about Tower of God? I think it was pretty good. I think Tower of God was going pace to pace with the manga pretty well. I mean, it wasn't doing everything, but it was going pretty good. But with God of High School, it just seems like they just like
my only critique with Tower of God is looking back at it. It wasn't so much that there was character development; it had zero character development. It was character discovery. You just kind of like it just like kind of like showed you a little more, but like
good way
it
to
didn't
put it.
actually develop anybody.
Yeah, true. He was still.
You know what my issue was? Tower of God, nothing really happened. Nothing major.
It's a good setup though.
It's a good setup, but there wasn't like a lot of like action or nothing huge happened. And then Gato High School is like too much stuff going on. Like that there is so much stuff that none of it actually means anything.
No.
The hype behind that anime is represented in the anime itself. All the fucking wind that happens in this anime whenever somebody comes in contact with each other or they do a move and you don't really see it happen. You see some of the hand-to-hand shit, but they do like a long-range attack, but you're not sure if it's a long-range attack because there's spirits coming out, and then there's just this gust of wind, like there's a Pidgeotto somewhere, just fucking flashing things, making this area effect. Like I don't understand sometimes with the show. It was good after episode 4 because they delivered that boom when I said we were going to space. Yeah, now we're free falling. We're about to break through the atmosphere, and we're gonna crash into the earth because this anime is just blowing so much dick right now. I'm so mad at it.
I mean, I tried. What you had in mind, OMK?
What really messes me up about the anime is like the whole like power of these huge like sword, the huge like cross thing, like all that.
The hammer.
Just shows you like, okay, these guys are super strong, right? Cool, we got that. But then you have dudes breaking that out of nowhere with like out of nowhere, like, yo, I'm the number 6 of this, and bam, that's it. I'm a bam. Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
And
so you had to.
There's power skills, which they don't really go into it.
No, they have the watches, but you barely ever see like that battle representation in numerical value ever. Like they show it once or twice. Like, oh, he's all off the charts. I guess we won't use these anymore because they don't matter. Like, what was the point of introducing it?
Well, what was the chart? Like, we never looked at it. You know,
like to me, right there, man. It tells us that certain anime you can not only just take it as face value of just like watching it. You got to dig into like reading it too, just to make sure you have more of a better grasp. Because like it was, I'll tell you straight up, it was a little bit confusing as well. I was like, what is this?
I finally got attached to a character and they robbed me of him instantly when they made me attached to him. No, he was the announcer guy and showed a conversation with him and the girl.
Oh, but he did the thing with the staff?
Yeah. I was like, oh, this dude's the shit. But it was just like the kite effect. Same thing.
Word.
Same fucking thing. Got me with the kite move again.
He did got murdered.
Once again.
By a centipede.
We gotta say maybe we have to admit Jay was right. That anime is trash.
Is this my birthday gift or something? Are
happy
you saying
birthday,
this?
Happy birthday.
Indirectly. Yeah, you were right.
I mean, right. I don't want to be right. I was hoping someone like it proved me wrong. Like I'm
not gonna wait 4 more episodes for it to get better.
Well, I mean, like no, because there's one left, and that's it. The season is over, I believe, because it's 13. So this is.
So do you think the manga is any good because of how bad the anime is?
The way how Uri has been like selling it to me, it definitely sounds like it's like worth the reading versus like the presentation of the anime itself.
I think Crunchyroll having its label on it has something to do with it.
Ooh, that's a good, interesting.
Well, I think it was pretty smart for Crunchyroll to go to Webtoon. Like, listen, let me be exclusively the only person to grab your mangas and make them into anime.
It sounds like they offered him a lot of money and were like, yeah, let me throw our label in your anime too.
Bro, that's the smartest thing to do. They have
we know it's Crunchyroll because we're watching it on Crunchyroll. We don't need to see it again.
I'm not watching on Crunchyroll, but continue on.
All right, well, fair enough then. That's even better.
I mean, it's just
see the label regardless.
They got to compete with, Funimation, who has the backing of Sony right now, There was talks about Sony purchasing Crunchyroll, and I was like, that would be dope if we get the Funny Roll back together again on VRV. But like, I don't know, man. It would be dope, but yeah, Sony was in talks for buying Crunchyroll. But they got to compete, man. So I'm not mad at it.
You also have like Netflix that throws their their label on a bunch of anime that even if they don't make it. Once they get the licensing for it, they said it's a Netflix exclusive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what was I gonna say? If you guys are looking for manhwa, dude, I can't stop talking about it. Solo leveling.
Make Scott proud, boy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo, this shit is, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's straight fire. And if it turns out to be a trash anime, I will fall on my sword. Because, like, yeah.